My friends, my loved ones, let me tell you the tale of a young man who was a prophet, who was taken captive by the local sheriffs and transported into the custody of the San Jose Police Department, where they proceeded to mock him. One of them, a Hispanic man, whose ancestors come from Hispania, who my ancestors used to fucking demand tribute from their women, had the nerve to say that, look, we have a prophet. Oh, don't tell me he's a prophet. Okay? There was two things that I got out of this. And I knew that A, he was kidding, and B, he was not kidding. A, he was kidding because he didn't believe that I was a prophet. But B, he knew that his job put him in a position that would allow for him to be responsible for guarding a prophet. And when God told him to release me, he wouldn't do it. Because he knew if an angel came, just like they came for Paul, just like they came for Jesus, and Jesus denied him, just like they came for all the persecuted Christians and released them. Just like Joseph and Socrates could have left at any time. He knew that it was his job to go with the righteous and not with the system. So he said in a sarcastic way, because he was probably a Catholic, being a Hispanic young man, he said, don't tell me he's a prophet. I got bad news for you, my friend. Not only am I a prophet, but God has told me that as long as I am living and breathing, there will be no other prophets from this point on out. God has told me that it was because of my faith that he chose me. God has told me that it was because of my insights and my ability to decipher the symbols that he chose me. God has shown me that the devil will play God and attempt to get in my head and twist the message and silence me. God has shown me that the symbols on the pharmaceutical companies are the mark of the beast, and that the beast and his DNA are in the pills as well. Some of you will wonder where I got this information. God did not tell me that the DNA goes in the pills. No. I found that out on my own, doing my own research, my own field research. But God has shown me that that is what it is. God has shown me which of my theories are correct and which are incorrect. God has steered me every step of the way, and I am but a foolish, big-headed asshole who's ugly as hell that God chose to save the world. I'm not your Prince Charming. I'm not going to come riding a shining horse with shining armor. But what I will come is with the shining sword of God, and I have come with the tongue that represents the words that proceedeth from the mouth of God. I have come with the heart of a lion, because my heart bumps and bumps and pumps and thumps when it pumps. The bloodline of Judah. I have the mind of an eagle, because it is related to the owl, so it is wise. It has a superior point of view, so it is wise, and its ability to move quickly and to think quickly make it the superior animal in the spiritual world when compared to the rest of the animals besides man. Now, God has shown me that even the snake, in all its quickness, in all its cleverness and deception and deceit, cannot outdo me. God has shown me that I am to build an army and to reclaim this planet. God has shown me I must destroy the idols, be they churches, be they books presented by false prophets, be it the Mormon religion. God has shown me that I must destroy the Mormon religion. I must destroy the churches, Laodicea, Pergamum. I must destroy the subsidiary churches that represent the churches in Revelations, the 7 lampstands in Revelations. God has shown me that I am the fire of Heru that is sent by God to destroy the idols, the idolaters, the sexually immoral, and the vampirous witch demon whores who escaped the Salem witch hunts, blaming regular women for being witches so they could use the cover. Every man, woman, and child who has access to a computer, I tell you now, if you doubt me, just type it in, witches. How many thousands and millions of witches are there? Self-admitted witches in the world, pagan witches, satanic witches, people who practice Wicca. Think about it. You're telling me that when the white man told you that the Salem witch hunt was about a bunch of Christians who had went astray, who were looking for a bunch of witches that don't exist, quote unquote, was the truth? That is not the truth. They are devils. Do not believe them. Do not believe them. God has said that I am the fire, I am the sword that Jesus has brought to divide. Either you are with me, or you are with the terrorists, the bankers, the woods, or the sheep. On this star, there is 5 points, and only one of them points up. Only one of them points you in the right direction. Only one of them is not an occult, satanic tip of a pyramid triangle belonging to the York, the Scottish, the Italians, the Grecos, the French. Only one of these points leads you the right way. I have presented you the crossroads. And I am with Jesus on the top. Jesus is gone. I am the 5th point. I am the way to the way. You ask me where the road is that leads to heaven. I tell you, it is over there with Jesus of Nazareth, of Bethlehem, of Canaan, of Babylon, of Egypt. God has shown me that I will be persecuted just like the past, but it will intensify as I raise my staff and gather the chi. And at that very moment, when I have manifested the spiritual energy of Jesus, Joseph, Jacob, Isaac, Abraham, and our Father, and used the conviction of Judah to stop the Judas, the witch, the warlock, the trolls, I will then grab the dragon by the tail, bring him to the executioner's altar, and I will behead that serpent whose family hides beneath the sea, who is manifested in the hydra beneath the sea. I have told you that the serpent has out-evolved, outwitted, and out-positioned, outmaneuvered man, the monkey. And now the snake is wrapping its big python, big anaconda fucking body around the cute little chimp. And he is about to finish him off. And that is why God sent the hawk to save the sheep who came from the monkey. Thank you.